Hey guys, my name is KittyW25. Welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We are back at episode 4, Turnabout Goodbyes. We've managed to survive another trial, another day. We're going to continue investigating the case because there's some things that aren't still lining up yet. So let's just get into it. And we just straight in. That's what I like. December 27, 2:11 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Once again, I will be using voice mod for a couple of the voices, like Mr. Von Karma, if he comes up.
He'll sound like this, I can't hear it. Hello? Okay, now. Okay, so this is what he's let us sound like.
And all the blue text is inner thoughts, is Phoenix's inner thoughts. I'll be using this voice mod change for that. Everyone else, I really can't be bothered doing voices for. It hurts my throat too much. So let's get it on. That's okay. That's not what I want. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed... I don't believe it. Mr. Sinks, hello. Murder? Le gasp. I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never. Nick? Oh. Yo! How's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, Maya. Am I really loud? It's going into the red. I don't know if I'm really loud. Yo, fam, what's good? Let's go. Yeah, my name is Harry Butts. I mean Larry Butts. Seem fine? Alright. It's just like edging into the reds every now and then. I don't want to be like peaking. Swooning? Me? Oh yes, I do remember feeling faint. Right on, tell me the truth, it was like love at first sight, right? She's 16. Once again, let's remember, there's this sun that's just like peeking onto my face right now. She's 16, Larry. 16. Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. Sun at 7:41, not really. Yeah. Yeah. It's still pretty high in the sky, too. Like, it was still daylight when it was 8 o'clock yesterday, so... Oh, that's why I lose track of time when I start streams late, because I feel like it's still in the afternoon, but it's not. It's definitely not. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. But seriously, Nick. That boat shop's caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Oh yeah, it's when I dressed up in a dress. In a literal two dresses, actually. No, that one is a shirt that I wore like a dress. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty, edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. I feel like I'm like trying to twist my neck like this. So then... where do I put the mic? so that you can... So that I don't feel like I'm straining my neck, you know? Was that when you two were classmates? Oh, hello. Surely you can hear the crackling there, right? Oh, this is a new song as well. It's dirty. I like it. Yes, in grade school. They saved me, Miles and Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know? What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this story today, and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial, a class trial. A class trial? You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade, a kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside. Oh, yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skip PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So, they thought you did it? Yeah. The kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day, we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. I didn't do it. Guilty, he did it. Guilty, it was you, thief. Give the money back. You're such a meanie. No one play with him. Just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. We're not gonna play with you anymore. He shouldn't be allowed in the relay race. A thieving scum. No. Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over there and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad, I couldn't stop crying. When the teacher, he wasn't at school though, who knows? Everyone was staring at me. I don't know. When she took attendance and he wasn't there, should she have known that he wasn't at school? Maybe. Who knows? Maybe they were just too busy at that point. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. Objection! You don't accept these holes in the story? Come on, dude. It's a lovely emotional story. Who cares if there's plot holes in it? He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Miles? Oh, look at little boy Miles Edgeworth. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? Oh, it was Miles' money. No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. You alright? Ma? You alright?
Yeah, it just overflowed.
Ah.
I think it's boiling.
Oh, okay. Why don't you all just shut up? This is always how it is. Everyone's everybody gang up on picking. Oh, this is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. But very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. Wow. I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, you see. When something smells, it's usually the butts. The teacher doesn't take attendance, lets all the kids just shout and scream at Phoenix during a quote-unquote trial, and then at the end just pays the money back to Miles Edgeworth. I know. But it had a huge impact in Phoenix's life, you know? That's why he's a defense attorney now. All because of that one incident. That one incident full of plot holes. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Yeah. It's just flimsy to make. It's flimsy, but it's good enough to add some sort of emotional structure to the characters, I think. Just enough. Like, the whole point of the game is a reversal of what a trial should be anyway. So, like, yeah, it's just to give some backstory when there should be a little bit of backstory. Because, like, right now, it's sort of like, oh, they're best friends, but they were best friends, but we never really got the information. So now it's just filling that in. It's like, oh, that's why they're best friends. I think that makes sense why he wants to try and get Edgeworth not guilty, sort of thing. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident. Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had something to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me, whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believed in him. I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick. So is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you out because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Oh, Nick! 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 We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. It may very well be. I don't know. I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Crap. First, there's that rental boat shopkeeper. Words. I need to warm up. Hang on. Warm up my jaw. Oh. Hang on. Oh, that hurt. Oh, it felt like I popped my mouth out of its jaw socket. Ugh. It hurts. It hurts. Why am I hitting it? You know how you open your mouth really wide and then it feels like it's just like locked out of its like the socket like right behind your ear? Oh. Oh, that. Oof. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. Oh my goodness, that's such a full sentence. Oh, it's gotten dark. Quite dark quickly. We need to find out who or what he is. I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Okay, what stuff do we have now? We have the DL6 incident photo, DL6 case file, parrot, metal detector, the weapon and a bullet, the overhead map, misty face photo, and the lake photo. Okay. So now I guess we'll talk to... We'll talk to Edgeworth. What? I'm turning on the light. This has been quite a long game. There's one more case, and it's probably like double the length of this case, which is the longest out of the 3 that I've already finished. It's a pretty solid amount of game. Like, a chapter averages from like 30 to an hour if you know what to do, if you're not stupid like me and do stupid mistakes. Streaming it does extend the gameplay time a bit because I talk to the chat and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty decent. Like back then, like for a Game Boy Advance back then, this would have been so good, right? I'll hydrate now while we're still just chatting. December 27, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. They added more content in the remake then, yeah. And look, even if they don't have more content in this version of the game, they improved the line art. Like there's even the background looks a lot smoother. It looks a lot cleaner. But especially the character art, the character line art is immaculate. It's so smooth compared to what the screen was like in the DS. So I was happy with it too. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? On a time of game, I would play myself. However, if others enjoy, then hopefully they get more of it to play. Yeah, exactly. You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade? Lunch money. Oh. Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Edgeworth. Perhaps. Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes. The man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. One thing I would have liked to see in this scene, the officer in the back blinking, and a blinking red light on the camera. True. But then, you know, they'll have to draw another picture. And maybe it's... I guess the excuse for the Game Boy Advance and DS version, maybe they just didn't have the space for these little touches in the background. But, you know... Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. For me, I don't mind it. I just feel like it's part of the style. The fact that the world is so ridiculous helps with this suspension of belief, you know? Yeah, nah. I agree. It doesn't hurt. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth. If what you're saying is true, then you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right! Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth! It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Alrighty, should we try presenting some things? Like the photo of the mum? Sorry. I'm not sure I can help you with that. Okay, I think none of the, I think it's not gonna do any difference. So I am going to visit Grossberg Law Office. He was away the previous day. So let's see if he's back. December 27, Grossberg Law Offices. He's out. Again. When does he work anyway? Now, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. Alright, so he's not going to help us today. That's nice of him. Okay, let's go to Gord Lake. Actually, we should visit the police precinct first. Oh, no, he's here. Alright, quick. Sweet. Hey, pal. Long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up, I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. Whoop, press the wrong button. No prob, pal. Thanks to you, we know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. I keep, like, that voice, it's supposed to be the dumb, voice. But it keeps going to, like, a man, an old man, like a bearded man going, ho, 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 like a Santa figure. Oh my goodness. Come what may. I think I need to be more guttural. Come what may. May. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now, I'm off to catch me a criminal. Is that better? It's resonating at the top of my mouth right there. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, and one other thing. No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Where Lotta was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Alright. Before we go in, let's just check what happens if we go to the thing here. Yeah, good one. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gone back yet. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. I keep, like, needing to move my hand to click the voice mod for the voice, the blue text. Alright, let's go back. And let's just get into it. Get into the area and see what happens in the area. There's no more flags and stuff. Interesting. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. Alright. Should we... we actually literally aren't allowed to go to the woods. Alright. This is the only other place we can go then. The boat rental shop. That old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. I'd know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Let me get some water first. Hang on. Yeah, it's his voice. Doing Gumshoe's voice just then kept going back to this guy. Oh, hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, this is not the time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. But from what I saw of your today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? The Pringles guy all grown up. And fattened up, yeah. Well, I'm not so sure about that. What do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you found anything if you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. And he gone. Thanks.
Bye.
What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? Let's see if there's any new information. The boat rental shop doesn't look like anyone is around. The caretaker must have run for the hills, right? Huh? Yeah, looks like it. He didn't seem like a bad person. Alright, so that's changed. There's a forest here, beyond these bushes. Nick! The forest! There's someone in there! You're right, there's a few policemen in there. They must be looking for the caretaker. Good luck. Alright, yeah, okay, they've slightly changed the stuff. Let's take a look. I think this is where we get the safe. That's right. We get to look at the safe. We can ask Polly the safe number, and we can open it because he's not here anymore. Nobody's home. Hello, Squawk. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, Squawk. I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello, Squawk! This music. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great. Now the bird's going to hate me. Alright. Let's see if we go here. That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228, Squawk! Let's open it. Nick, come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Aww. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Oh, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out on the lake. Getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue! Yeah! It's only an hour into the stream and my throat is sore. I can't help myself. I always yell a bit too loud. There's nothing left in the safe. I wonder why the caretaker didn't take the letter with him. He left in a hurry, right? I don't think he even came back here after the trial. Alright. Is there something in the bin? There's something in the bin! I was just a day early! I knew there was going to be something in the bin. I did that with Samurai, the Turnabout Samurai as well. I was like, I seem to remember something is in, a clue or something is in the bin. Ah! Oh, what's wrong? Huh? Never mind. What? Tell me. Just, when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week. Oh my goodness. I got excited for nothing. I got excited for nothing. But that's the bin. Why is it? Oh, fine. Fine. Looks like there's a bag or something behind the table as well. Let's check that. That fishing pole looks expensive. Maybe we should bring it to the Detective Gumshoe. Don't you think the caretaker would mind? Well, we can just leave him the metal detector in exchange. Maybe we'd better not. Wait, what? What fan? Is there something in the fan? Wait, why can't I... Huh. Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. I guess he hasn't been back here since the trial. Oh, you're just guessing? Alright. Say, Nick, don't people usually put pictures of fish up on the wall to boast about them? Yeah, I guess so. You mean the pictures of the fish they caught, right? Right, but don't all the fish look on the wall here look really puny to you? Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away. Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker, and we did see him. Why do I feel like we're having two different conversations here? Is that everything? Nothing to click on that, sorry. Nothing in the fan. Doesn't look like he used this kitchen much. You're right. I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie. What, you thought he was telling the truth? There's nothing else, is there? No, we can't examine anything. So what do we do now? Do we go back to the Criminal Affairs Department? Nope. Do we go back to the detention center? Present this? Edgeworth? See this letter? Hmm? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge? On me? Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right, but I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he was following this letter then. Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond? It also says this is your last chance. Last chance. Wait. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Yogi? The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Alright, let's talk some more. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet, I said quiet, you're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. Adrian! That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into action. No, that was a reference to, I think, Rocky, one of the Rocky movies, where he's like, where Sylvester Stallone's character's like, Adrian! That's why. Yeah, they claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. He's turned from pompous to very sexy low voice. Just because it's easy for my voice. I think the time has come to tell all. Yes, let's go, my boy. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? You alright there? Game capture card, you alright? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier! I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout! You'll just use up more oxygen! I can't breathe! You're using up my air! What? Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! What are you? Stop breathing my air!
No, Father! He's attacking Father! Then I see the...
Wrong voice. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Oh, wait. The inner thought was still on.
Get away! Get away from my father!
Bang. And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But that's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal. Criminal. The true criminal. Hello, Mother. I have not heard, Mother. Okay. Okay, Mother. I see, Mother. You are welcome, Mother. I hung up on my mother. Hang on. I need to check something, make sure that the house won't burn down. You know, the stuff that I do for my family while I'm streaming, eh? Maybe some other people should follow suit. Well, no, but like, you know, that was basically the streamer version of subtweeting. But we have time. She has an alarm. She called to ask if the alarm has gone off. It has not. We have about 15 minutes till it goes off. Let's go. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there is anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe. There is, Nick. There is someone else who knows about DL6. Okay, who else is... Are we now moving to Grossberg, finally? Is it going to finally be useful? Please? Thank you. Mr. Grossberg?
Oh, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled.
No kidding. I can't believe you're not.
My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened,
It's Mr. Edgeworth. He... Yeah. That's my sob sound effect right there.
I see. So, Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father?
It's only a dream. Only a dream.
I wonder.
What?
If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled,
Well...
Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real, as you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done.
No. I don't believe it.
Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close.
Let's talk. So what do you know about Edgeworth's father?
He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey.
My sister?
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques.
That's no surprise.
Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result? He has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods.
And?
He lost, and died in despair, as it were.
I see.
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet, Yogi was found innocent.
That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him.
I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son?
It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless.
Nonetheless. Why did I say that first? Les present.
Oh, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond.
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own.
Huh? His own sake?
He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined.
Huh?
You'll understand soon enough. Wait,
What is it?
this letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this?
Manfred von Karma? Could be Manfred von Karma?
Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this?
Well, I'm not sure.
Von Karma. Wait! You're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it! I used to see it all the time on court reports.
What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was...
Correct. Manfred von Karma himself.
What does this mean then? Why would von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Should we present this?
Gregory Edgeworth? He was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. I wonder what he would have become of Von Karma. I wonder what would have become of Von Karma were he alive.
What about this one?
This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow. So tomorrow will see the completion of not one, but 2 trials. All thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage the DL6 incident has done will never be eased.
Hang on, do we have a new... Ooh! Let's go!
If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty.
Oh no. But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare.
That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son.
What do you mean?
It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred.
What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma?
Von Karma got the guilty verdict. Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood.
Faulty evidence?
It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see.
A vacation?
Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya.
In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot.
Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Von Karma is going to bring up DL6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him.
Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know?
I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty.
Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest.
Mr. Grossberg, thank you.
I can't promise anything, but in fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim.
I understand. The police materials. Alrighty. Will he not really care about the fact that we have the DL6 thing? Okay, it's just the same. Alright. Maybe we should go back to the... Oh, 1 day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. Let's go back to the Criminal Affairs Department. See if our boy Dick Gumshoe is back. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be looking out for the old guy, Yogi.
Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone.
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again.
Well, now, I can't have anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway.
No. Oh no.
I forgot. I completely forgot about this scene. Oh my goodness. The beauty of not playing a game for so long, you forget the twists. Von Karma?
Yes, he just arrived, actually.
Von Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry. Dusty as always. Alright, let's go for the voice scene. We were here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. It looks like there are files inside this glass case. The case is so dusty I can't see what's inside. Nick, it's locked. They must keep important case files in there. Oh, hello, this one's open. I don't remember this one being open in the previous background, is there? Aren't they cooking something for dinner?
I don't know if it's for dinner. It smells like corned beef.
Yeah, I can get Macca's.
If you're worried about dinner, you can just get something small.
Yeah, I'll just get the usual. Because that's what, $15 total or something? 16?
14 or something.
Alright, I can send you the money.
I'll double check.
Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. The label says unsolved cases, evidence. Unsolved cases? Nick, the file for DL6, it's completely empty. What?
What are you doing in here?
Von Karma.
You? How do you know my name?
Huh?
Have we met?
What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team? I beg your pardon, you see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed.
I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Alrighty, let's that's their first time getting to look at his face though. Look at those dead eyes. Just staring at us. Oh my goodness. The blinking animation makes it even worse. Oh, stop blinking. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right?
A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second-rate.
Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you?
Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why?
Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did, but what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival.
That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt.
His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean?
You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly, you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow.
We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Alrighty, should we present... Hang on. Should we present... this? Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. The music died down.
Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter?
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle.
What? Nick, what is that thing? A stun gun for self-defense, usually.
Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence.
600,000.
Oh, don't worry, people don't die from it. Usually. Now, give me the letter.
No!
Whoa, what are you?
Nick, run! Ah! Maya!
Out of my way!
Wah! I hope I pressed the button.
Out of my way in this voice.
He got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence, all of it. Someone has a small penis. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay?
Maya! Maya, open your eyes! Maya! What? The letter! Did he take it? Huh? Oh. Yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now, when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. That is dark. Holy crap. That is so dark. Maya!
There has to be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Huh?
Cheer up! Cheer up, Maya! You might be useless, but so am I. That was a joke. That was a joke, everyone. Okay.
Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet?
DL6 incident evidence number 7 taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Jaya mumped him, when Maya jumped him. DL6 bullet stashed in a pocket.
I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow.
She's still a little bit useless, eh?